It's a moment of thanksgiving, and it's a moment of pain. It's a mixed feelings, but it's a time that I feel so honored with your presence, praying together. In gratitude to God for all the blessings, many, many, many blessings that He has bestowed on me during these 24 years as a priest and 8 years as a bishop here in the Archdiocese of Atlanta. When the Archbishop called me one time to his office, I was up there in the mountains, and he asked me to drive his car, and I was happy because it was a fancy car. And he asked me to drive, and I was scared to death to drive that fancy car. And driving in my way, I don't know where I was driving him, he took some papers and put in his lap, and I say, "Oh God, what is here?" And he asked me if I considered to become one of his vicar generals. I don't know why I didn't have an accident. And he asked me to think about it. We were flying later on, we were flying down to Colombia, and I was sitting in the plane taking off, and was a lady who was beside me. I was wearing my collar, and the lady started to come closer to me. It was an empty chair, but he came close to me, and he started to hold my hands, and I started to try to make a confession or whatever, and thanks to be God, the Archbishop showed up, and he saved me. And he said to me, "Luis, what do you think about my proposal to you? What do you think about it? What is your answer?" And I said, "Archbishop, you will have 5 days to know me in Colombia. And the end will be of your decision to say yes or not." I prayed the whole time in Colombia to make a big mistake. That he will say, "Luis, no." And when we were flying to Cartagena in a little plane, that I don't like to say the name of that plane because not is the correct place for this to say that here. We went to visit the tomb of St. Peter Claver. It's when you give me the news that I will become the Vicar General. I landed there. I was so blessed to work with Monsignor Corbett for many years as a Vicar General. I think many gray hairs come from that time there, but the good memories too. The Lord always challenges us because He knows that we have something better to give. We don't understand. And I can take the reading of today and I say, how will be able to comprehend what is going on for me today, the breadth, the length, the height, the depth of what is going on in my life? I don't have a clue. But I don't need to have knowledge. I need to trust in God's love. And that has been the blessing for me from these many years here in Atlanta. How in every step, the Lord always reveals His love. And especially coming from you, my brother priest, from the deacons, the religious life, and the lay people, that God gave me the opportunity to work with you and through you. And how many different blessings He has bestowed on me, and how happy I become because I found that the best way for us to find joy is through loving the people that the Lord entrusts to us. I cannot be more happy and in my life when I think and all about you, in your love, your support, and your prayers. Archbishop, 11 years working with you. What a kind of honor for me. Learning from you, your company, how you challenge me many times, and how patient you were with me. You give me the best of you. And I hope I can use that, and I will try to use the best of my abilities serving in my new responsibility in Raleigh. Thank you for your trust you have in me. And thank you to all of you. It's a moment sometimes that I like to listen to my dad when he said, take a little pill that you can calm down. Because I have tears and I have joys. But the most beautiful thing, I live in Atlanta, but not my heart. I'm living in Atlanta and you are coming with me in my heart. Because who am I today is because of your love, your support, your kindness, and your prayers. Say thank you is not good enough. But in Raleigh, you have your place, your house to come and visit. And I'd like to give thanks to this cathedral that twice I would lay down here in this cold floor. How this place, this church have a very special place in me. I was ordained a priest, and I was ordained a bishop. Every time I look in that floor, and I feel the cold when you lay there. But how the Lord take our nothingness, our worldliness, and from there, He gave me and He gave us what we are. There we were nothing, praying for grace. And the Lord gave us more than we can expect. Thank you very much for everything to all of you. I don't have words enough to say thank you. And what I say and learn to say, and I will say again and again, thank you, and I love you very much. And sorry, Bishop Ned, that it was a short time that we have to be together. But in this very short time that we share together, I know that I found a brother bishop. That doesn't matter if I am there in your former diocese. We are brothers, and we will trust in you. Thank you for your friendship and your support. And to all of you, again, from here to you, in God and in Jesus and Mary, thank you very much. I love you.